What's up, guys? How's it going, YouTube world? This is mind blowing, and I went shopping at Save On Foods where I live, just up the street, and I wanted to cook up something nice for dinner for like the fam and all this stuff, and I wanted to do something delicious, and I haven't had this in a while because I'm been eating a lot of chicken, a lot of pork, and a lot of fish and all that stuff. So I wanted to have a little bit of red meat. So I decided to pick up a sirloin tip oven roast at Save On Foods. And no word of a lie, so my whole overall bill came to $56. Yeah, you heard me right. $56. So, do you want to see what $56 gave to me? So, I end up buying this. I end up buying this for $21.79 in that for dinner tonight, which this will be good for like a couple meals, but still $21.79 for this meat and that. And I end up buying a couple of these to maybe bake in the oven because I was like, oh, maybe I'll make some little croissants to go with the meal and all. And that these cost each $3.79 each. And I was like, what the heck? And I end up picking up beef broth. This beef broth, and that cost me at least like three something again. And I end up picking up a sandwich for lunch because I was like, okay, I'm a little bit hungry for a sandwich because that's my lunch. And that's it. That's all I got for lunch was a sandwich that cost $9.99. So overall, between the meat, the broth, and these two things and a sandwich cost me $56. You know, when you live in Canada, when it's even impossible to eat in Canada, it's like mind-blowing how some people have to choose on, should I eat a little bit or should I put the money away so that I have money to go to work and then pay bills? That's how bad it's come into Canada, that we have to make choices of what we have to eat and all that stuff. I just wanted to do this as a treat because we don't oftenly eat beef at all. And especially beef is the only thing that's expensive in that these days. Beef. Pork is pretty affordable. Chicken is absolutely the only cheapest thing you can buy. And fish too, like cod and salmon, are very you got to know your prices. But overall, $56 and X amount of change. That's my bill for Save On for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in that at Save On Foods. Like, a lot of people they say Canada is beautiful, Canada is great, and that, yeah, I gotta say this. Our country is beautiful. We do have beautiful mountains. We do have beautiful lakes and that. But there is a price to pay for all that beauty. When we got to pay X amount of taxes on a lot of things. And I'm probably our country alone is not facing this crisis and that we're having here. Probably you in the United States are probably going through hell yourself when it comes towards buying food and what you have to pick and buying food. It's insane. Ever since 2020 happened, when all that craziness end up happening, and then fast forward 4 years later, the food cost of food has gone up, property taxes have gone up, even cell phone bills and when you're paying a cell phone bill has gone up. Tickets to going to see like entertainment, like a concert, have gone up. Going to a restaurant has gone up and everything. It's just like, it takes 4 years to start getting back to normal and all that stuff. And all that people can say, oh, well, because of like, what happened in 2020 is the reason why the cost of like, living and food and everything is going up. But we're slowly going back to normal. People are traveling. People are going on cruises. People are doing like, what we did back before, like, the craziness happened in like 2020. But we should not have to pay this amount of dollars for food to us to live on. Like, doctors and including like, health nutrition people tell us, oh, eat healthy. This is what you guys should buy and eat. Really? How are we supposed to eat healthy when the cost of food is so expensive? Like, I would like to eat healthy and follow instructions, what my doctors tell me, but it's expensive. It's like, carbon tax here in Canada is 23%. 23%. And because of that 23%, the cost of food and everything has gone up so phenomenally. And it's just unreal. It's like, it's not even livable anymore. And I know that our country is not going through, I know that our country is not the only country that's going through this. Even probably the United States is going through this, Australia, New Zealand, probably the UK, probably Europe, Japan, China, all that stuff. You got the whole world's going through this. But when it's in my very own country, what we're going through to buy food to put on the table for our families, it's absolutely insane. Insane. $56 should be buying a lot more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items at Save On Foods. It should be buying a crap ton more. Like, there's videos like on social media that I start laughing, 2019 versus to now, when you bought $200 worth of groceries, you would fill up a whole entire table with $200 worth of groceries in that back in 2019 or under in that. But fast forward to 4 years later, we're in 2024. We're buying 5 to 6 items, and it could literally go up to almost $100. But it's unreal how much the cost of groceries have gone up. And like, it's not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse. And everybody all knows that. It's just going to get worse. So like, when I seeing like videos of people talking about what you should buy, what is healthy and all that stuff, you guys have to remember the cost of food is going up. Like, a lot of people would like to take those suggestions and like, maybe put it in their daily diet. But you got to remember, a lot of people are focusing on budgeting and making sure that they have enough money in the account to pay the bills and keeping a roof over their head, to making sure there's enough money in the account to put food on the table, to feed them their loved ones or even themselves. We would like to eat healthy, like as the doctors are suggesting, eat this and this and this and this, whatever the 4 food groups are, and eat healthy and lose weight. But then there is a little bit of a thing called, like, the cost of living is going up. The cost of food is going up. And everything is expensive. So we're not doing it just because, we are like lazy and all that stuff. No, it's just that things are so expensive these days. Very expensive. Like, how are we supposed to eat healthy and great when even eating healthy is super expensive these days? Sorry, I just really wanted to make this video because I'm just mind blown how much everything is just gone up in price and that. And it's just going to get worse. So my question off to you is, what are your guys' thoughts on the whole entire, like, the cost of living, the cost of food and all that stuff? And what have you guys have done to kind of like, make things a little bit more easier on you guys so that you guys have a little bit more, a little bit more of a, like a comfortability for you, but in an affordable way. Because we as a group need to work together and all that stuff somehow, some way, and to think of affordability ways to where we're not paying out of the nose with groceries and that. But at the same time, if you guys have any ideas where people can get coupons in that off of certain websites that are like legit and not scams and all that stuff, do give your feedback and helping out the communities around you, because at this point we all need to work together, because we're like struggling. We're all struggling. The whole world's struggling. Canada is not the only one that's going through all this stuff. Everybody's going through all this stuff. But much love to you. I'm sending positive vibes, but I just really want to share this. But till then, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please smack the thumbs up. Definitely make your comments and that what you guys been doing to make it a little bit comfortability for you guys and all that stuff. But at the same time, I hope you guys are having a good day. Stay true, stay you, stay positive too. But literally, $56. What the hell? See you guys. Peace.